So we've got this rather lovely Victorian rocking footrest, and needs a bit of a clean up, but lovely oak. The only problem is it was taped up at the back here, this leg, and look at this. Oh my goodness me. Wow. There is wow. Look at that. A screw, nail, another nail, 2 metal pins, another nail, another metal pin. I think we've got to do something different. This is not the solution. So we are going to try and repair this leg. So this is the amount of metal hardware that was in here, and so I've taken it off, and then I've applied a bit of heat, and I'm going to now take this cross beam. So that's that out. There was a screw in either end. What I want to do now is cut and make a replacement. So this is a piece of white oak we used in coffee table project, and I think we can get a donor piece that's going to match the grain. Obviously we have to match the colour as well, but that's next. So this is the piece we want to keep. Obviously I'm not going to cut that, that's just so as I know where the join is going to go. So first thing to do is cross cut and then cut it to the right thickness, and then cut out the pieces. Okay, so this is roughly shaped, and it's the right thickness, which is good. I'm now going to sand it more into a curve. So this is looking a lot better. So now question here is, if I just cut here, then we're going to have a very small area for a joint. So what I want is a nice long cross section. So I need to cut and cut here and then put the new piece in. Okay, so I've cut this off, and then I've planed this so that it's straight and smooth. And now I'm going to mark on here and try and cut exactly the same. Oh look, another screw. Okay, so the idea is that this is going to fit in there. I'll just clean out all the glue and leftover bits in here. Okay, so I've marked up what needs to come out for this joint here. So what I'm doing is just sneaking up on it, making sure it's going to be right, and taking small cuts rather than trying to go straight for the exact size. So it's starting to get there. Just sneaking up on it so there's a nice clean joint. So there we go. That's it, exactly the right angle and shape. And the secret is a really, really sharp chisel. This is my new Narix Richter, and I'm absolutely loving it. Super sharp, super reliable. Right, next piece is to match this hole over here. Okay, so this is now ready to be glued. I've dry fitted it, and I'm going to glue it and clamp it. Now the theory is that when you clamp like this, the pressure comes out at 45 degrees, so you can figure out your spacing. But as I say, you can never have too many clamps. Okay, so the glue has dried. I'm now going to sand, and I'm going to use this, which is connected to a compressor, so it's hydraulic, it's not hydraulic, pneumatic, and sounds a bit like a dentist drill. So it's going to be a bit noisy, but I've got lots of different grits that I can start quite rough to just finish off some of the shaping, and then all the way up to the final sanding before staining. Okay, this is it now sanded to 180 grit. That's our join there, and on the top as well. But, that's coming along nicely. What we'll do now is just clean it up with a bit of methylated spirits, so we can see how much colour matching we need to do. So, using a dark oak stain, just slowly darkening the new wood to match the old wood. There's our join there. That's coming along pretty nicely. Okay, the stain's looking good, so I'm going to use some Gilboy's Gold, oak, mahogany, walnut. It's great stuff, as you've seen me use before if you're a regular to the channel. And just going to get this waxed up. So this was the original piece, and here's the replacement. You can see where that was in here, and then this is the new piece of oak, and the original, you can see a join across there, but from back here I think that's come out really well. There we have it, a vintage rocking footrest that had some pretty ropey or grim metal fittings in a broken joint. It's been replaced. Hope you enjoyed that.